पावर बैंक किधर है गाड़ी में? अच्छा करता लीड तो क्यों नहीं कर रहा? अच्छा सब कुछ अच्छा करना तो फिर आ रही है ओके
तू सीधा इंट्रो करके टॉस डाल दे ओके
Welcome to the 7th ground, and we are here for the third game of the day. And what are two crackers of the game we have seen? Fan code DCC X10, and it is at Division 1. We have just seen Colatta Chocolates battling with Future Mattress, and they won the game, defending 95 runs. What a game it was. And now they are up against 11 Ace. They need to do something similar what they have done earlier. We'll go now to the sidelines with Abdur Rahman Tariq, who's got two captains out there for the toss.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the toss for match number 3 here for the fan code DCC X10. I've got the captain of 11 Ace, match referee Mr. Shijin, and Temur from Colatta Chocolates. So let's go ahead with the toss. Tails is the call and it's heads. Well, Temur Ali has called incorrectly, so 11 Aces has won the toss. What will you guys be doing?
We'll be batting first.
Batting first, interesting choice in the T10 format. Any particular reason?
No, looking at the previous game, I think they're not able to chase 95. So we would love to put the runs on the board and then come back and defend that.
Well, wish you all the best. That's a bold decision. तैमूर, आप लोग अगर टॉस जीतते तो क्या करते?
हम भी बैटिंग करने थे पहले, लेकिन अब जो भी है तो इंशाल्लाह इनको कम से कम में रोकेंगे. और
जो पिछले मैच का स्विंग था उसकी वजह से डिसाइड कर रहे थे कि बैटिंग करके डिफेंड करना ज़्यादा आसान है.
एक्चुअली वो फील्ड कर रहे थे तो फिर यही था कि बॉलर्स थके होंगे तो इस वजह से, लेकिन नेक्स्ट अभी हम चेस इनको नहीं करना है.
हाँ जी, बैक टू बैक गेम्स हैं. विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट.
थैंक यू.
Well, there you have it then. News from the center is 11 Aces won the toss and elected to bat first.
Well, thank you very much, Abdurrahman Tariq out there. Well, the news coming from the center is not from the center, but from the sidelines. It is 11S who has won the toss, and surprisingly, to elect to bat first is just because they just witnessed that Colatta Chocolates have defended a 95 total. With me, it's Shoaib Ahmed to take us through and tell us about what his views are.
Thank you, Abid. DCC X10 Division 1. Match 3, 11 Ace have decided to bat first after winning the toss. And the two umpires walking out in the center to start the proceedings. What a great game we've witnessed. The match number 2, Colatta playing back-to-back matches. And they'll be riding high on that win against a big, strong side like Future Mattress.
Well, I tell you what, Shoaib, it was not only the batting or the bowling who's won them the game against the Giants. It was their fielding. We have seen a lot of run-outs. We have seen those crucial catches being held. The teamwork, we've seen the energy through the boys. The moment they kept on picking up the wickets, they were celebrating like nothing. There was charge. There was backing up each other. That's the team we are talking about. Yes, it's Colatta Chocolates, who have done a wonderful job. They have beaten a Future Mattress on the first game that we had earlier, on the match number 2. And they are one more time in the ground. Again, 11 Ace. And for 11 Ace, it will be very interesting, the start that they are expecting. What I see here, the two men walking in the center is Sagar Kalyan on the left, and on the right is Usman Khan. Very, very talented batters out there together, and I see 11S is being a very solid side on paper. Yes.
Yes, that's absolutely right, Abid. I think they've got some really great players in their lineup, and they are the team to beat in the tournament. Colatta Chocolates, winning the previous game against Future Mattress, are now back on the field, looking to restrict 11 Ace to around 90-95. If they can do that, I think that we'll have a game on our hands.
And I tell you what, Shiv, the last game that we just witnessed, it wasn't about the batters playing. It was about that the poor shot selections, the poor running between the wicket also. But considering the fact, if you see the ground is getting wet, which means there will be a lot of dew. So batters need to apply themselves, and I think we'll have a match of around 110 or maybe plus the runs, what I see from here.
Yes. 11 Ace versus Colatta Chocolates. Definitely is going to be a run feast. That is what they should be aiming at least 110 plus. Now Zishan making sure his field is right. Here we go. Just about to start the proceedings at the Sevens Stadium. Beautiful facilities here and such a great venue to be playing cricket. The weather is getting better, and we will expect it to get even better as the tournament progresses. Zishan to Usman Khan, ball number 1.
Recharged it. He came down the track, tries to heave it on the onside. I don't know how Usman gets that fraction of seconds extra than the other batters when he's batting. He's so brilliant, isn't he, Shoaib?
Yes, I think one of the best, to be honest, batters that we have in the domestic circuit. Very consistent, regardless of what the format is. 20 over, 10 over, 50 over. He's always amongst the runs.
Well, definitely. He'll be the first pick for me. Oh, nicely followed him with that nip-in ball from the left armour. He saw that maybe Sagar trying to make room and tries to charge him over the covers. But he saw the batter's feet till the last moment to get him and follow him. This man is developing, progressing, and getting better with each and every day. What a bowler, Zishan Butt. Oh, he charged it. He goes big. He goes monster. He gets maximum. What a shot from Usman Khan. The first over, he's unleashed himself.
Yes, that is what Usman Khan is known for. He's played that using his feet, coming down the track, and that's gone. That's gone out of the park. Big 6 from the bat of the big man, Usman Khan.
Well, it will be slightly difficult for Zishan to make a comeback here, as that shot looked flawless. You need to make a comeback here. Oh, nicely done. That's what you need to do. No matter what the batter has done in the previous delivery, but it's always a new start when you're bowling the new ball.
Yes, you were hit for a 6. Now it all depends on how you come back in the game. And Zishan, he's bowled that one wide of Usman Khan, who was again trying to use his feet.
Eight runs for 4 deliveries. Yeah, nicely maneuvered on the onside. There's also a problem that if you keep the ball along the ground, it will get a lot wet. So you need to be careful while throwing the ball over here and there.
That is such a great insight. Good observation there, Abid. You need to keep the ball as hard as possible just so that you can use it to your advantage, especially the fast bowlers. Once the ball gets heavy and wet, it's difficult to grip and the ball doesn't turn a lot. So they need to keep it as fresh as possible for the longest time.
Oh, tries to cut and he was too close to play that shot. Meanwhile, the first over gone, it's 9 for none.
Nine for no loss after the first over comes to an end. A 9 for no loss in the first over. Rizwan has been given the responsibility to bowl the second. I think there's a problem with the side screen. He's got some issues towards the side screen. He wants something to be moved. The umpire says, everything is fine. Let's move on.
Give that willow in the umpire's hand and ask him to face Rizwan and tell how the side screen looks. Yeah.
Don't be a bad boy, Abid.
Well, I'm obviously not being serious here, but yes, the batter gets slight bit of a distraction, and then he thinks that if he's not okay with any minimal thing, that he should be open and be nice and saying to the umpire that, yeah, I'm getting distracted by this. Rizwan swings the ball really well.
Yes, he's got a good slower delivery as well. We saw that in the previous game. He used it to his advantage and expect that to happen in this game as well. Again, played some cricket against him, Rizwan, and he's got that slower delivery which he relies on a lot.
Yeah, he deceives really well. We saw earlier as well. Oh, that's a wide ball. In the first game that he was playing against Future Mattress, he started that slower one, which has kept low as well, and that was difficult to read for any batter. He's a very good find for Team Colatta Chocolates.
Big hit in the slot, quicker from Rizwan, and even more quicker is Sagar Kalyan, just using his wrists, short arm jab, straight down the ground, half a dozen runs.
Yeah, he waited for that ball and just did what exactly needed to be done. Came nicely underneath it and jabbing it up. Flawless. Great shot. Sagar Kalyan. And now with maximum, both the batters have got 6 runs. The first 6 runs that batter need is to get the confidence going. Oh, that was a hard swing of the bat from Sagar Kalyan. And I'm sure if that would have come somewhere at the middle of the wood, that would have also disappeared. Look at that, just that swing, enough swing. Oh, that slower one we've been talking about, but Sagar Kalyan has hammered him with that. He picked that slower one quite nicely and deposited over the boundary line for a maximum. Beautiful shot.
Sagar Kalyan, he's such a great talent. He won't miss out on those. That was a half tracker. That was a problem with Rizwan's delivery. It gave him the time to come underneath it. Had all the time in the world to play that towards the cow corner. This time he's got it over cover sweeper. That is his strong zone. Two players who can play a great cover shot. Yasir Kaleem and Sagar Kalyan.
Well, following the big step mark, we saw the Yasir Kaleem earlier making that 50 and getting the player of the match, and Sagar Kalyan is on a hunt of something similar. He gets 4 runs to end the over, a big one going for 18, 27 for none. Well, the man in the previous game has done wonders. He's been hit in the air, but the fielders would be outside that 30-yard circle because that power play ends here, but they got 27 of power play. I think 11 would be a bit relaxed that they got the start what they were looking for, and why not when you have top-class batters like Usman and Sagar. Oh, nicely bowled the armour. It will be slightly difficult for the spinners, yes. It's a 10 overs format, doesn't change a lot. But the important is that the harder ball is the batter. Oh! Well, that was, I think, from the keeper's hand. The bails were dislodged, not cleaned him up. Got us a little excited here.
They've taken the decision upstairs just to check and make sure that it is all good. Yeah, I think it was first onto the hands and then onto the stump.
Yeah, in that case, they need to see the front leg. If that leg is inside the popping crease. That was very close. Very, very close. Inches away from the stumps. Yeah, it hit him on the gloves, yes, but we'll be waiting for the decision. Maybe they're checking this run out. Yeah, that's the run out. They're watching out. Yeah, he's made it quite comfortably in the end. We'll be waiting for the umpire's call because that the dismissal of Bolt looks close. The run out is undoubtedly. He's made it there. This is what he's been talking about. Is the keeper's glove is touching any part of the stumps? It came off slightly late and also fall in the front. So as if the ball hits, it usually goes behind the stumps. Yeah, now tries to hit big. I think he's okay. He should be continue playing. Because that hit the gloves, then keeper missing it and going and hitting the sticks. Umpires are still checking upstairs.
Well, I think now, since I've seen it again, I think the ball first hit the stumps there. Now, if you look at that closely, there is a deflection when the ball crosses the stumps. Here, here the stumps are disturbed. I think that has kissed the stumps on its way onto the hands of the keeper. We'll have to wait and watch. No, not out, says the umpire. I've got my judgment wrong, and it's going to be 28 for no loss.
And also, I think because it should be the bails to be dislodged where the ball was hit, not the bail on the other side. But yes, the line goes to the umpire. Oh, this time he got him. Stepped out, and he was never seemed to be making a comeback from there. That's a big wicket, a huge breakthrough in the game.
And that is what break does. A break in the game, and suddenly you see Usman Khan losing his focus. Suddenly, Usman Khan losing his focus because of the break. Stepping out, using his feet, completely missing the line of the ball. And good glove work behind the stumps by Hari Prashant.
What different that delivery made is that was slow to the air. And every time this man flights in the air, he ends up picking up a wicket. This time he made it a big one. Usman walks out scoring 10 of 7, 27 for 1. Yeah, I think that was clean. Hari Prashant there doing great work with the gloves.
It's big wicket for Colatta. 29 for 1, 2.4 overs, 11 ace. They've got runs on the board, but they've lost a very important wicket in the form of Usman Khan. Gopa Kumar, he's been so good in the last few seasons. In fact, even in the Bukhatir League. Here we have the new man, Khalid Shah. Goes first ball. What a great hit that is. Oh, he's found the fielder. For a moment, I thought it's going out of the park, but no. Taimur takes a catch, and it is another wicket. It was in the air for a long time, and I thought he connected it well, but not to be. And Khalid Shah is walking back.
Not getting the distance, Shoaib there, not getting the distance. That was huge. That was in the air. And at the end, Taimur does the rest. Walking out his stylish left-hander. Could not put his impact. Is gone on a golden duck. It's 27 for 2 now.
Two wickets down. New man in is Abbas. Gopa Kumar. Gopa Kumar was the impact player in the previous game, and now in this game as well, Abid, he's come out, and in the same over, he has struck twice.
What a man to have in a team. Now he's up against the captain. Just tries to keep it down along the ground. So over number 3 comes to an end. 30 for 2. Konen Abbas, the captain, is out there at the center. It's just because 2 big wickets has departed already. And his role is to be down there at the center and let Sagar Kalyan take the charge. Oh, has he got the edge out of it? No, the umpire is not happy. Umpire is not interested.
Well, it looked like there was some deflection. Let's look at that in the replay. But Junaid again has started off well in this over. Fuller delivery. Well, that looked very close to me, very close to the edge of the bat. Another slower delivery from Junaid.
No, I'm not sure if that was the noise from the bat or the bat hitting the surface. Meantime, Kunain need to spend some time at the center. Straight to the field. Oh! Well, I think the quota of runouts we have already passed in the last game. Over here, it was again shies from the stumps.
Yes, you're right. So many runouts in the previous game, and now as well, it was a risky run from Sagar Kalyan. Konen Abbas wanted to get off the strike. Direct it. Oh, where is the bat? Where are you taking the bat along with you, Sagar Kalyan? The basics are absolutely out of the window on that occasion. That could have costed him his wicket.
Oh, slower one there. You see that the ball is keeping low out there, Shoaib.
I think this pitch has dual bounce. When you bowl it away from the batter, I think the ball is just keeping a tad bit low.
He tries to bowl into the pads of Kunain. Well, yes, I would agree with you, Shoaib. There is some patches which is keeping the ball low. It's just that's the right area where you need to see, which can be useful for the bowlers. Good change of pace. And that ends the over. 4 gone, 33 for 2. So the 4 bowler has been used so far. Gopa Kumata now to be the best out of the lot. And Junaid Shamsuddin also bowling well. Very containing bowling. They're only giving 3, but Gopa Kumar not only given 3, but picked up 2 as well. Oh, close running. They ran hard for it.
Last 2 overs have been really good for Colatta. They were expensive in the first 2 when the power play overs were in progress. But now, since then, they have definitely slowed down the approach of 11 ace. Konen Abbas on 3 of 5. Sagar Kalyan 19 of 11. Goes for a big hit again. Getting the inside half of the bat. They're looking for 2. And Konen Abbas, he's a tall man, has made it comfortably in the end. But I think those are risky runs. It's not worth losing your wicket for a run, especially in this shorter format. It's not going to make a lot of difference, the singles. You just need to make sure that you play those boundary balls and get as many runs as possible in the form of 4s and 6s.
Well, Shoaib. Oh, that was close. Very close. Well, I'm in an agreement with you that it doesn't make sense for one run you lose such a big wicket here. If one of these batters departs from here for 11 A's, they'll be in a deep trouble. Look at that. Hit the pad, and that was very close to the stumps. Trying to make a room there against Gopa Kumar. That's been the case here. One affair too many, that every time the batter tries to make a room, and this man is too smart to follow. Oh, that hits him up in the air, just clearing the 30-yard circle. Oh, that would be the last thing your captain wants you to do. In fact, it's captain himself. Taimur out there. Fumble there, but wouldn't be costing them much because there was a backup as a fielder.
I just overran and missed the ball. Last ball of the 5th over. Goes for a big hit again, Kunan Abbas. He hasn't middled it. Fielder coming underneath it. Takes a complete easy catch. Lakshman Srikumar, the man at point. Gopa Kumar. Well, what a performer. What a bowler. Absolutely brilliant performance. He's been exceptional in the previous game. And he's just bettered that. I don't have a better word for the performance that Gopa has put in this game as well. Another wicket falls. Is the skipper Kunan Abbas walking back at the end of the 5th over. The score for 11 A's reads 39 for 3. Change in the voices in the com box to take you through for the next 5. It's going to be Abdul Rahman Tariq and Kes Farooqi.
Thank you, Shoaib Ahmed and Abid Ibrahim. And Colatta Chocolates, well, they've started where they left off in that last game. Didn't let Future Matter scored 95 runs. And now 11 aces, 11 ace, beg your pardon, 39 for 3 in 5 overs. And guys, interesting. Both captains wanted to bat first in this encounter. The T10 format, we've usually seen teams liking to chase. Sagar Kalyan hits that hard. It's a misfield. It's gone through his hands. The power on that shot, even on this heavy outfield, goes through the fielder. And a good start to the over.
Well, it's been a sedate start from 11 Ace, but with Sagar Kalyan around, you'd expect him to pick up the pace now in the latter half of the inning. Oh, that's edged away for a boundary. Short third man in. The fielder's in the circle, and Sagar gets another boundary.
Well, we found the solution to the problem. That was the slow run scoring rate. Kes Farooq and Abdul Rahman needed to be in the comms. As soon as we walked in, back-to-back boundaries for Sagar Kalyan. 47 on the board now. They need to get to that 90, 95 mark at least. It's a strong side, 11 Ace. Some good bowlers in it as well. Youngsters with the ball. They need to get a good total.
That's played very, very delicately to third man, and they have protection in that area. Sagar completes a double. I think as the games have progressed, it's becoming difficult to get runs on this surface. So we saw 130 odd in game 1, around 90 odd in game 2. We're seeing the batsmen struggle to make runs in the third game. So
Yeah, interesting observation there. Well, it doesn't matter what wicket you're batting on. If you bowl like that, on the pads, Sagar Kalyan, magical wrists, plays it over fine leg for a maximum. Junaid Samsu is under the pump now. He's conceded 16 already in this over case. And 2 more deliveries to go. This is the impetus, the momentum they were looking for, 11 ace.
Sagar is picking up a gear over here. Shades of Surya Kumar Yadav. Very well played. He knew the fielder was inside the fine leg. The fielder on fine leg was inside the circle, and he just helped the ball over the ropes.
Well, that kit here that they're wearing reminds me of India's jersey in 1999. That light blue with the orange in the middle. Pushing for two, are they? No, just a single. Sagar Kalyan might be a bit tired. He's been in there since ball one.
Maybe this is the time for them to push the pace a little bit, because Colatta has been in the field for 2 games. So maybe they should push the fielders a little bit harder and try and pinch those singles and doubles.
Is Rahul Chopra this time. Hits it hard towards cover, just a single. Spot on observation there, Kes. This is the second game Colatta is fielding now, after having fielded in the last game to defend the total. We'll talk about that after the break. 57 for 3 at the end of 6 overs, now 11 ace. Was the man of the match of the last game. Sham Ramesh coming in to bowl over number 7. And Kes, as you were saying, yes, maybe some tired legs of the Colatta Chocolates in the field. It's a funny game, this. You could field for 25 overs and not get tired, but you field for 10, then take a break, then go back in again. There is some level of exhaustion that sets in. The momentum break, the fielders, the bowlers, their legs get a bit heavy. And that's what they need to capitalize here. 11 ace, push for those doubles. They're a fresh unit. First game for them.
It's nudged away to point for a single. And yes, Abdul, I think the break is what creates a little bit of an issue, because your muscles are already warm, and then they cool down, and then you got to go back on the field. That's as 11 ace, you'd want to take advantage of potentially tired legs to be able to pinch those runs. So I'd want to see some aggressive running by the 11 ace batsman.
Going across his stump, Sagar Kalyan aiming for that leg side boundary, misses out. And that's why Taimur at the toss said he wanted to bat first as well. Obviously, it helps to have won that first game defending a total. Sometimes you just don't want to change that winning formula. But an exciting couple of games we've had so far. And this seems to be moving in that direction as well. 90, 95, even 100 from here. 11 aces, 11 ace would think they have a solid chance. Sham Ramesh bowling really well. At the post-match presentation of the last game, did mention that this pitch is a bit too paced. If you go too full, that's in the slot for the batsman to hit. If you pull the length back, the ball sticks in the wicket. So they've read the conditions nicely here, Colatta Chocolates.
And that's hit away to the deep mid-wicket boundary for a single. He's trying to pinch another one, but very good fielding. And yes, Abdul, you're right. You can see Sham bowling off-pace deliveries and trying to hit the deck, but trying to slow the pace down, which is probably the way to go considering the nature of the pitch. It's a lot more difficult to hit the balls that are off-pace.
Yeah, half tracker. 9 times out of 10 on any other ground here in the UAE, you'd think that goes sailing over square leg. Rahul Chopra misses out as well. Again, slightly back of the length. And just 2 runs in this over. They're clawing it back here, the Colatta Chocolates.
He's mixing it up well. Slower ball followed by a faster, pacier delivery, and he's keeping the batsman guessing. A very, very good over from Sham Ramesh. He's carrying on from his performance in the first game. He's going to have to load that one up again. Something wrong with his run up.
Because you have played a lot of cricket here on the Sevens grounds. It is a good outfield. That run up quite smooth as well. We've seen over number 3 is probably the one that has a slight incline. So fast bowlers struggle a bit, but not this one here. End of over. Number 7. What an over from Sham Ramesh. Just the 3 runs off it. 60 for the loss of 3 wickets at the end of 7-11 ace. Rizwan will continue. Expensive first over from him. 18 conceded, but he's back for the second over. No more spinners in this lineup. No Intizar Ali with the ball as well. He's a good off spinner.
I don't think they're going to be using spinners for the remainder of the inning, Abdul, because you can see a lot of dew accumulating on the grounds.
Was in the slot. Sagar Kalyan. As soon as he hit that ball, he knew that was going over the fielder for a maximum. He moves on to 46. The lone hand in this 11 ace batting lineup so far.
That was hit with a lot of power. He connected it, timed it well, and it's gone over the head of the mid-wicket fielder for a maximum.
Outside edge. Will it go for a 4? Yes, it is. What a way to bring up your half century. Sagar Kalyan. Wonderful knock from him. 50 of just 23 deliveries. And he's giving this score some respectability now. 71 on the board for 11 ace.
Sagar becomes the second man to score a half century in this tournament after what we saw from Yasir Kaleem earlier in the evening. A fantastic inning, a very, very well-paced inning, and he's got to see the team through for the remainder of the 2.5 overs that he's got.
Oh, it's a full toss. Hit in the air. Is that going to be a boundary or a 6? It's a 4. So this is turning out to be a very expensive over now. Rizwan's figures 33 in 1.4. He was given the opportunity to bowl this crucial over. And so far, Sagar Kalyan is enjoying himself. A good point there, Kes. Second 50, the first one coming from Yasir Kaleem. And both what I would call as technically good, technically correct batsmen. Not the kind who slog from ball 1.
And that's hit for another maximum. Sagar Kalyan is really turning it on in this over. 21 off it with 1 ball to go.
Or did we change the wicket? Is it a new pitch we're batting on? What's happening? 21 runs conceded in this over so far. 1 delivery to go. And he's not learned, Rizwan. Sham Ramesh mentioned this. The captain mentioned this as well. You have to keep your length back. On a wicket like this, he's bowling slot deliveries and he's getting punished.
We're not seeing off-pace deliveries from him. And that's hit straight over the bowler's head for a single. Oh, they've pinched a second and he's gone. Rahul, trying to steal a second run, has lost his wicket.
Well, that's very poor running. There was no need to go for two. Sagar Kalyan would have been back on strike for the last 2 overs. Hit it straight and really good connection. Couple of bounces right in the hands of Sham Ramesh. You don't want to risk on his throw. And a good throw, very good collection as well from Rizwan.
That was very, very well executed. A perfect throw right next to the stumps. And it is 81 for 3. 11 ace are 81 for 3 as Rahul walks back to the pavilion.
Well, it's the 9th over, and it's now the mandatory power play. An exciting innovation in this already short fire-packed format. This is Zishan coming into bowl. The new batsman is Shaurya Singh. And my co-commentator Kes Farooq knows quite a bit about this young lad. Very talented.
That's bowled across Shaurya, and it's a wide ball. Shaurya is one of our exciting youth players that have recently come on the stage. He's a very exciting batsman, very technically correct. He made his mark in the under-19 state event. He got a lot of runs in that under-19 state event for Dubai. He's a very exciting prospect. Bowls leg spin, a very good fielder, and a very stylish batsman.
He's very talented, Shaurya Singh. I've played a couple of games with him. As you said, talented leg spinner as well. This time ball hit in the gap. Are they going to push for two? Yes, Sagar Kalyan. He's been there for a long time, but he's pumping those tired legs, giving the youngster an opportunity to come back on strike. The fan code DCC X10. And if you don't know, the DCC stands for Dubai Cricket Council. I'll tell you what, if you're a UAE supporter, you'll know quite a few household names now. Products of the Dubai Cricket Council under 19 setup. Certain Vritya Arvind, Alishan Sharfu, just to name a few. Hit straight down the ground. Beautiful. Mid-off was in the circle. And it's a good save. Good save by Taimur Ali. He had a torrid time in the field, Taimur, but he saved a boundary for his team.
A good start to Shaurya's inning. He's played a couple of good shots. He's a little bit more technical in relation to a longer format player. So, you know, something like a T10 or a T20, he'd take some time to adjust to it. But in the longer format of the game, he's technically very correct and sound.
Well, absolutely. I'll tell you what, Cash. A moment like this, an opportunity like this, just helps you add something to your armory. What a shot! Shaurya Singh, take a bow, young lad. Off the back foot, goes over mid-wicket, connects and connects well. That will give him a lot of confidence.
Very impressive shot. He went on the back foot and pulled it right over deep mid-wicket for a maximum. Shaurya's on the go.
Well, just last Sunday, there was a shot played off the back foot over long on for a maximum, which will go down in history. And it seems it's given confidence to the youngsters as well to attempt that. You have to have a different level of class to execute it, and Shaurya Singh is showing it. This time it was in the slot, outside off stump. Third man cleans up, get a single. But what a start to Shaurya Singh's innings. And 94 already on the board here, Kes. They will have to go a couple of runs better now, Colatta Chocolates, to win this game.
I think they'd probably be targeting another 15 to come up to a reasonable score. And Sagar's been batting well. Shaurya's off to a flying start. It's not a target that should be out of reach. They should be able to get to about 115, maybe 110.
Well, they will be disappointed if they don't get 15. And if he keeps playing like that, they'll probably get more in and half of the bat. There is heavy dew on the outfield, but still the ball races away on this pristine carpet at the 7 Stadium. Well, you're asking for 15. They've already delivered 15 in this over with 1 delivery to go. The fast bowlers are under pressure now. Seems the conditions have completely changed.
It looks like the conditions are so that spinners will probably have limited feature in the remaining of whatever we have in store for the third game. I think the reliance will be primarily on fast bowlers, considering the state of the wicket.
Well, funny you say that. The 2 left-arm spinners right in front of me, Nilansh Keswani and Rahul Bhatia, must be thinking, is it still too late to pull out and go back home? But they will have a big role to play, Nilansh, especially with the new ball in the T10 format. Good Yorker and even good running. The young legs of Shaurya Singh pushing hard and stealing 1 run. Very expensive over comes to an end. 11 ace are 99 for 4 with 1 more over to go. Well, 2 very expensive overs from Colatta Chocolates. And 11 ace have upped the ante. 99 on the board already. 1 more over to go, but that over will be from Sham Ramesh, who's only conceded 3 in his first over. Man of the match of the last encounter. In the slot again. They haven't learned from their mistakes, and Sagar Kalyan is making them pay. Goes over mid-wicket for a maximum.
That was very well executed. Again, pace delivery, pitched up, and Sagar's launched it into orbit.
Well, very interesting. Colatta Chocolates knew the plan. They're the ones who came up with that short of the back of the length delivery. But now we've seen in the last 3 overs, almost every ball has landed in the slot. And as soon as it hits the batsman's bat, it's gone out of the park. 105 for 11 ace now. That's the morale booster right there, crossing that 100 barrier. If you're just joining us, 11 ace did win the toss, elect to bat first. And after a slow start, they've pulled it back nicely here. That's the one. That's the length right there. Slightly shorter length. Sagar Kalyan. Yes, that's the shot. You have to go straight. He looks so good when he plays with the full face of the bat, Sagar.
Yeah. The idea was right. I think he just swung at it a little too hard and again lost his shape. Sham, I think, needs to mix it up a little bit. He's bowling pace deliveries. Maybe go off pace a little bit. Try and dig it into the pitch. There.
This one was dug into the pitch, but has he middled it? Yes, he has. Kes Farooq right next to me said that's out. I thought that was going to land into the hands of the fielder, but it has landed over the rope. 11 ace, Nelson on the board. I don't think that matters to them. They're going to go blazing. 11 ace. What a hit this from Sagar Kalyan.
Again, it was length delivery. Oh, he smacked it towards mid-wicket again. That is going to cross the boundary for another 4.
Well, if it's not a 6, it's a 4. Sagar Kalyan doesn't like the fielders. Either he goes over them or to the right or left. What an innings this is already. 82 of 32 deliveries. 2 more balls to go. 115 on the board. And Colatta Chocolates are under a lot of pressure now.
A fantastic inning from Sagar. 2 balls to go. 16 runs already conceded off this over. And Sagar's played that towards mid-wicket. And he's running for a second, a very poor throw.
Well, they haven't taken the third, and you can understand why Sagar Kalyan is exhausted. Huffing and puffing. But the important thing was he came back on strike. Played towards mid-wicket. Nobody at square leg. He was very lucky, Sham Ramesh. And that throw, the only thing you can say is that the backup fielder has done really well. 18 runs off this over. Sham Ramesh had conceded only 3 prior to this. He's gone towards third man. They positioned the fielder there. And he gets a single. But what a knock from Sagar Kalyan. Unbeaten on 85. And 11 ace get 118 on the board in their allotted 10 overs. This is going to take some chasing case.
It's going to be a very interesting context. We'll see how it goes. 118 is a lot more than what we were expecting them to get, but Sagar has played an outstanding knock, 85 of 34 balls, not out. Shaurya helped out, 11, a very, very brisk 11 of 4 deliveries. Sham Ramesh's last over, very expensive, 19 runs.
Well, that's the batting card. All eyes were on Usman Khan when he came in to open the batting. Just managed 10. Then Khalid Shah, rare failure for him. First ball duck. Kunain, 6 of 9 deliveries. Maybe that was where they could have sent in Shaurya to up the ante. Raghubir, 4 of 5. It was Gopa Kumar with an exceptional spell. 9 runs conceded in 2 overs, picked up 3 wickets. I don't see where the problem is with spinners bowling. Kes, he's been the pick of the lot. Mohammad Rizwan conceding 40 in his 2 overs, most expensive spell so far. And 118 on the board for the 11 ace. Colatta Chocolates will be coming back after a short break for the run chase. They'll have their work cut out.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Fancourt DCC X10 Division 1. Game number 3 of the day, first here at the 7th Stadium. 11 A's Cricket are taking on Colatta Professional Chocolates. And what a first innings we have witnessed. Sagar Kalyan has just risen to the occasion for 11 A's, scoring 85 runs in just 34 deliveries and making sure 11 A's get to a good score of 118 runs in the allotted 10 overs. In the first innings, Colatta Chocolates, the bowlers, were very expensive. In particular, Mohammad Rizwan Saber giving away 40 runs in his 2 overs, and Sham Ramesh also giving away 22 in his 2. The pick of the bowlers, Gopa Kumar, taking 3 wickets. Colatta Chocolate need 119 runs to win in 10 overs at 11.9 runs per over. We are all set for the second innings to start. It is Hari Prashant who will be opening the innings for Colatta Chocolates, and for 11 A's it's going to be the left-handed bowler Nilansh Keswani. Here we go, ball number 1. Not yet. Just the right time to introduce my co-commentator in the com-box. For the next 5 overs, it's going to be Abid Ibrahim.
Thank you very much, Shoaib Ahmed. It's always a pleasure to share the com-box with you. And it is always a great time than when we are brought together.
Thank you, Abid. I've seen a lot of you in the last few days.
Don't tell me you're getting bored of it. Meantime, it's just a single. And that ball went towards the covers for Nilansh. I think left-armers, the left-arm tweakers has done really well throughout the day today. This is the last that we are seeing is Nilansh Keswani. He's amongst the best left-armers we have. Yeah, good piece of fielding by Rahul Bhatia. That puts the extra effort. We have seen what fielding can do. They can do wonders. Courtesy fielding, we see Colatta Chocolates going on to beat the favorites of this tournament, Future Mattress. Just a firm push and creating some excitement there, young man. I think that's Surya Singh. So it's a lot different when the youngsters are fielding. They put extra effort. They create chance out of nowhere. Colatta need to be careful.
Oh, that's another arm ball coming in. Ranjit Mani making room for himself to try and manufacture a shot. Doesn't get bat to ball. Somehow will get a single. And I think it's come off the bat, off the edge. So he gets off the mark. 4 deliveries, 4 runs. Nilansh Keswani. Again, that arm ball. This time Hari Prashant has played it straight down the ground. Long on will come into play. But they'll only manage to get a single.
Very good over. Very tight line and length. What Nilansh is doing is keeping an eye on the batter's feet. Just following them. Getting the result in his favor. It's a very good start for 11 A's. It's 6 for none.
Six runs in the first over. And a sedate start for Colatta Chocolates. Meanwhile, it's Keshav who's been introduced in the attack. He'll be coming left arm around the wicket. 2 left-handers bowling in tandem. Oh, that's a good shot from Ranjit Mani, making room for himself, plays it over extra cover. First boundary of the innings. They need a lot more, but I think that is a good start for Colatta in this over. Tournament 4's number 34, and that is just the first day of fan code DCC X10. Very good shot from Ranjit Mani, and he's got 4 runs.
Crucial 4 runs. It's a nice way to attack the bowler from the first delivery. So the remainers, he'll be trying to contain some runs, rather trying for the wickets.
Again, making room for himself, wanted to play that towards the onside, does play it on the onside, but he's not timed it too well. Will only get a single. Hari Prashant now will be on strike. Had a great tournament, the Bukhatir 50 over format, but this is a different challenge altogether.
In absolutely agreement with you, Shoaib. The 10 over does not give you a lot of time to settle. As a batter, you need to blast. Oh, that has been hit. And that's gone all the way. Yes, it is. Powerful hit, muscled it, and came nicely underneath the bowl. Great hit from Hari Prashant.
Yes, not the right length from Keshav. Short. And I think that was a good shot because it was not too short. Very quickly, Hari Prashant went onto his back foot and played it on the right of the long on fielder over the ropes for 6 runs. First 6 of the innings, and it's come from the bat of Hari Prashant. He quickly moves on to 9. Remember, this is the power play over in progress, and they need to try and maximize as many runs as they can.
Well, that was not only short bowl, it was okay with the length. It was the bowl also not getting enough bounce. Oh, that is inside out, over the covers. Beautiful shot. Hari Prashant gets his great start. He moves into the double figures.
Well, that was a classic shot from Hari Prashant. He's toying with Keshav right now. That length was fuller, and made sure he just cleared the infielder on the extra cover region. 2 boundaries back to back for Hari Prashant. There was a boundary on the very first ball as well. 15 runs in 4 deliveries of this Keshav over.
Flick on the onside, straight to the fielder. The 2 left armers operating. One going only for 6 and the other one has been already punished for 16. Need to target a bowler. Colatta Chocolates must be really high on the confident because they have beat the giants of the tournament already. But that previous game they were defending. Over here they're chasing. It's all different together. 23, pardon me, for none at the end of 2.
.23 for no loss. 2 overs have been bowled, 8 more to go. Rahul Bhatia, another left arm spinner, comes into the attack. First ball has been played over the mid-off fielder. Oh, in fact, it's been hit straight to the long off fielder. There is protection in the deep, and they'll get 2 runs.
Well, we are into the 3rd over and we already see the 3rd left arm tweaker. So 11 ace definitely with the plan. They want their left armers to dominate. Oh, you see that curve in the air drifting. And just bouncing in front, Ranjit Mani. It will not be easy for the batter to hit down someone like Rahul Bhatia, who carries the experience from the international arena as well, and then who's very accurate with his line and length. He's smooth, he's accurate.
Going down the leg side. Never was going to hit the stumps. Leg bar is signalled. Yeah, the idea has to be to not give away boundaries. The singles are not a problem. Just have to make sure that they don't give away fours and sixes, and that pressure will automatically build on the batters of Colatta Chocolates.
Yeah, indeed. By doing so, you'll only apply the pressure. Oh, nicely flighted. Gave some air to the ball. And over here, one more time, the batter couldn't connect well. Only single coming in for the captain. This has been an interesting over, very interesting over. Rahul Bhatia giving only 4 deliveries. Tries to make a room. That's been hit up in the air. That's long way up in the air, but lands it safe right between the two fielders. That what happens when you are brave enough to give some air to the ball, when you toss it up in the air.
Yes, he was trying to play it over extra cover, Hari Prashant, but the length was not there to be hit. You see, he waited for it, and that's why I did not get the distance. Falling safely. Oh, that's a half ordinary ball. It was a juicy full toss. No ball signalled by the umpire. Is it a free hit? Is it a free hit?
So do you want to start a debate about that no ball, Shoaib? Are you up? Just tell me, I'm ready.
Well, I cannot debate it because it's the umpire's call. You cannot debate on a call made by the umpire. It's the final decision.
That's a leading edge. You tell me when you're ready. Yeah, I know that the line belongs to the umpire, and it is. The umpire has to take the call. Meantime, we have just passed 3 overs. It's 34 for none.
Three overs have been bowled, and there's a change finally. No left arm bowlers. Medium pace coming in. Rahul starts off with a half tracker pulled by Hari Prashant, and they get 2 runs. Ranjit Mani making sure he's back at the non-striking end. This over, Rahul will have to make sure that he gets that breakthrough for 11 ace. Not a wicket yet. Colatta Chocolates, both their opening batters are out there in the middle.
Both of them played 10 balls each. Prashant is playing almost with 190 strike rate, and that is a monster hit. That stays a hit. That's a huge 6. Hari Prashant He's toying with the bowler here.
Yes, they needed that 6. They've got that one. It was fuller in length, and Hari Prashant has just smoked it over long on. It's gone out of the park. What a magnificent hit from Hari Prashant.
Well, don't you think the moment the fast bowler came in, then runs are flowing in? It was a good tactic to keep the spinners there. And also, those 3 left-armers could have bowled 1 more or 2 more overs.
Yes, I agree. I think the pace on offer from Rahul has helped Colatta to break the shackles. It's just the first 6 here in this over. Rahul still has a chance to come back in the over, get a wicket.
Banged it shot, pulled it with authority. But there is a man. Oh, I thought for a moment the batter might struggle to get there. Just the bounce, the direct hit, or just something out of the moon might got the momentum shift towards 11 ace.
As you can see, Hari Prashant already tired and exhausted. He ran 2 runs first, then hit a 6, and now another 2 runs.
And he's playing his second game on the day. Beautiful driven, straight to the fielder. Oh, that was a casual running. I think he's already given up. If that was hit direct to the stumps, that would have been the end.
Yes, Hari Prashant, you can see, is already exhausted. Like I said, he had given up. That was hit straight to the fielder. All the time in the world to hit it on the stumps. Missed. And as you can see, Hari Prashant was not even in the frame. No backup. And that allowed them to go for the second run.
Got 2 more deliveries to go, Rahul. Oh, bowled a full toss. He's been lucky there. He's got away with it. The way Hari Prashant is swinging his willow, that would have been somewhere in the bushes. He's down. He's out of breath. He's tired. He's playing his second game on the day. It's not an easy. And being a wicket keeper, it's thankless job. Tell you what, Shoaib, lots of credit to Hari Prashant. But he's a fighter. He'll fight. He will try his every tactic to win the game for Colatta Chocolates. End of the over number 4. It's 48 for none.
Four overs, 48 for no loss. What a great partnership this has been. A good start for Colatta. They started off slow, but now they've picked up and accelerated just at the right time. Keshav will be bowling his second over.
Yeah, off the hip there. Leg byes will be signaled from the umpire. I think the moment the captain has given the force behind the ball, the seamers come up, and the game is slightly shifted towards Colatta Chocolates. And quickly realizing that captain Kunain Abbas.
Bowled him. Keshav strikes. Important wicket. Hari Prashant will have to walk back. The partnership breaker. Keshav hits the stumps. Sound of timber. And Colatta Chocolates lose Hari Prashant.
Lovely arm ball there. Coming in with the arm. Sweet as you like. Going across the line. Hari Prashant was exhausted there. He was tired. All he wanted is a big shot. Look at that. Got it completely wrong. And the castle is being disturbed. Walking out is Hari Prashant. Well played. With 200 strike rate, he scores 30. It's 49 for 1. All right, then send up to the order is a hard-hitting batter. Sham Ramesh, left-handed. Only know that how he can get some big shots coming in.
That's with 3 left-handed bowlers in that 11 ace lineup. Oh, that's a straight down the ground hit. Hit it well. It's hit the boarding. And that means that it is going to be half a dozen runs on the very first ball. Sham Ramesh, like I said, this is a great plan to be bowling, to be playing against a left-handed bowler. Sham Ramesh has been promoted and he delivers from ball number 1.
50 coming up with that massive 6, and Sham Ramesh is up there to play a cameo role. He tried to hit that one towards the mid-wicket. That goes through the 2 fielders. Maybe a sloppy piece of fielding. He didn't call rightly. He intended to hit on the onside, and the ball goes on the offside. And the ball was a full toss.
Nine runs in the over. 2 more balls to go in this one. Goes for the Yorker. Fuller delivery has been drilled nicely towards the cover sweeper. Kunan Abbas. Normally he's keeping behind the stumps, but it's been given to Usman Khan.
Usman Khan is a big player. Played for Quetta Gladiators at PSL as well as scored 83 runs or maybe 81 if I'm not wrong. He didn't get a much outing after that. Well, that was a quick delivery and a very quick response from the batter as well. That goes way back. What a great hit it is. A maximum. Number 33. Look at that. He tried to bowl slightly quick. And 1 knee down, up she goes. Sham Ramesh gets the 6 runs. And with that maximum, that will be the end of over number 5. It's 65 for 1. Well, we are just at the halfway through. It's 65 for 1. And it's a right time to introduce Abdur Rahman Tariq alongside Qais Farooq to take you further.
Thank you, Abid Ibrahim and Shoaib Ahmed. Entertaining first 5-over spell from the 2 of them. 65 for 1. Colatta Chocolates enjoying themselves now with the bat. As Ahmed comes into bowl. And Ranjit Mani swings from the hip. Misses the ball completely. Sham Ramesh, the man of the match of that last game, scored crucial 32. Has already moved on to 16 of 4 deliveries. I don't think we'll see any more spinners now, Kes.
No, I think the conditions would favor fast bowlers, but you've got Nilansh in the side, and he's very good. You know, he's a very good left arm spinner, and Rahul as well. So if that's their strength, they would tend to use it.
Oh, he's bowled him. Inspiring change in the bowling, and they have the result. It's a big wicket. Sham Ramesh going across the line, missing the ball completely, giving a taste of his own medicine. That short of length ball sticking into the wicket, didn't bounce as much, and in the end disturbs the furniture. This is a big breakthrough for 11 ace.
The ball kept low, and Sham Ramesh is walking back to the pavilion. 16 of 5 balls. Colatta Chocolates 66 for 2.
Well, Ahmed Shah has taken a big wicket here. Sham Ramesh, 16, just 4 deliveries. Back of the leg, just rolling his fingers on that ball, and didn't bounce at all. Okay, it's just on the bowling changes and the bowlers available. Usually see Nilansh bowling 2 on the trot, and he had bowled a good first over. Suicidal run being attempted. Ranjit Mani, it's just a single. I would have probably used Nilansh up front, get those 2 overs out of the way, especially with the new ball. So that older, heavier ball, wet ball, I don't think he will enjoy himself that much, Nilansh.
True, it's going to be a challenge for spinners and towards the latter half of the inning. It's very smart bowling. Ahmed is bowling a brilliant over. He's using all of his variations. You know, bowling the slower short deliveries, the slower balls. This is exactly what they need in this situation. You know, take pace off the deliveries. Let the batsman generate the power to hit the shots.
Absolutely. Not easy, even if you're a very powerful lad, to clear these massive 7 stadium boundaries. This time goes down the leg side. Trying a bit too much there. That current run rate and required run rate neck and neck. One good over either way, and the equation is going to jump. So far, very good over. If he doesn't concede a boundary here, he will put 11 ace up front by the smallest of margins.
Another good over, another good ball from Ahmed. You can see, I mean, Colatta is keeping at pace with the required run rate. They've just fallen a little bit behind at this point in time. But, you know, it's still their game to lose. They've got wickets in hand. They've got Lakshman and a fairly set Ranjit on the crease.
Yeah, that required run rate was 11.3, and then after that dot ball, jumped up to 12. Even singles make a huge difference in that required run rate. But a good over comes to an end. Colatta Chocolate 70 for 2 at the end of 6 overs. That's the bowling card. And as I was saying, Nilansh Keswani gave away just 5 in his first over. Would have been a good idea to continue with him, get that second over out of the way. Every over where you don't score more than 10, 12 runs are just gold dust. And they've got 2, one from Nilansh, one from Ahmed Shah. Rahul Bhatia conceding 10. And he has come back into the attack. Wide given outside off stump. Lakshman Srikumar, 3 deliveries for 1. I'm not sure about this batting order case.
I'm wondering if it would have been better to actually send Junaid or Taimur a little bit up the order, just to, you know, throw their bats around. Because Lakshman is, yes, very capable ex-UAE international player, but he's more, again, probably a longer format player, technically correct, you know, rotates the strike. He's got the ability to hit big runs, you know, to hit big shots. But in a situation like this, I would have liked to have seen maybe Junaid or Taimur come in this situation.
Absolutely, 100% there with you, Kes. This time beaten Rahul Bhatia, bowling really well. Ranjit Mani is asking the question, well, my friend, you walked across. There's no way the umpire is going to give that as wide. With the powerhouse, Junaid Shamsu and Taimur Ali as well can hit a few. The pressure is on Lakshman Srikumar now. What a difference the batsman makes. Shyam Ramesh, 16 of 4 deliveries. Lakshman Srikumar, 2 of 4 deliveries. It's straight. Oh, the fielder almost making a meal of that. Was just 2. Good over so far. 47 runs needed now of 12 deliveries. Equation has changed. 45 of 21. 2 every ball needed from here to win the game. Colatta Chocolates chasing for the first time. Remember, they did win that game against Future Mattress by defending a meager total of just 95 runs.
And that's hit towards deep square leg for a single. Nilansh fields the ball. Oh, they've gone for a second. They've pinched a second, and there's a review. It looked like he was in, but let's have a look.
Hey, Osman just pointing towards Nilansh Keswani and asking him to throw that ball slightly quicker on the bounce. There you can see they ran on the throw, exactly on the throw, and it was a half volley in front of the keeper. A better throw would have had him.
I think he's safe, Abdul. Even though the 11 team looked very confident, you know, when the incident took place, but I think he's safe.
I have to agree with you there. Going back to their marks, the fielders not flat enough. The throw. Oh, he's gone. I think he's gone. Well, the benefit of the slow motion replay now helping us imagine how difficult it is for the umpires who get just one hit to make a decision. Couple of frames here, Kais Farooq. Couple of frames. He's gone. He's short. Well, in the end, Nilansh Keswani has done the trick. This could be a big breakthrough. Yes, it is. Nilansh celebrating. A big breakthrough. The set batsman has to walk back. Ranjit Mani, suicidal run in the end.
I stand corrected. You know, to the naked eye, it looked like Ranjit was in. But again, the benefit of slow motion replays, just by one frame, he's missed out and he's got to walk back to the pavilion. Colatta Chocolates now 75 for 3.
Well, good over so far from Rahul Bhatia. And a wicket in it as well, thanks to a run out. Nilansh Keswani. Pick up, solid throw. Usman Khan was not happy where he had to collect it. And he's done really well. You have to say Usman Khan getting to the stumps on time. It's the big man, Junaid Samsu now. What can he deliver here? He's bowled a first delivery. Rahul Bhatia is bowling a magnificent over. This is a game-changing over. And Qais Farooq, that's why Junaid Samsu was not sent up the order. Probably struggling against left-arm spin. But it's that man, Rahul Bhatia, who's delivered.
A fantastic over from Rahul Bhatia so far. That was a little too full to play the shot that Junaid was trying to play. And, it was a simple you miss, I hit concept that Rahul implemented. Junaid's walking back to the pavilion with no score. And Colatta Chocolates are now 75 for 5.
Well, my apologies. I was the one pointing to Qais Farooq saying it's 5 down. It's not. It's 4 down. But it's Rahul Bhatia who's picked up a crucial wicket here. Junaid Samsu bowled first ball. It's Intizar Ali who's come into bat. And he's yoked him. First delivery. What a spell. We're all losing the plot here. It's Motasim who's come into bat, not Intizar Ali. Too late in the evening for all of us. But a good over from Rahul Bhatia. Could be a match-winning one for sure. 75 for 4 now, Colatta Chocolates at the end of 7 overs. Please show the equation, please.
Colatta need 44 of 18 balls, and 11 ace brings back Nilansh into the attack for his final over.
Yeah, 5 runs conceded in the first over. He bowled Nilansh Keswani. If he can give away anywhere between that and 10 runs, that will be a match-winning over. 44 needed in 3 overs. 18 deliveries. And this is the mandatory power play now. He is the power play specialist, Nilansh Keswani. Likes bowling with just 2 fielders outside the circle. He's a different breed, this man. And gone for the wild hoik. Lakshman Shri Kumar could be a run out. Direct hit. Would have made things very interesting. Usman Khan with that attempt. But a good delivery from Nilansh.
Yes, a good start to the over from Nilansh. The equation is becoming difficult by the ball for Colatta. 43 of 17 required.
Well, again, big heave from Motasim. Not trying that run out now. They don't want to give away extra runs. 11 ace. 42 needed of 16. You have to go back just a couple of days on a Sunday where a certain team in blue chased down 48 of 18 deliveries. So it is possible. But you need somebody to get you those maximums. Can it be Lakshman Shri Kumar? He's cut it and cut it hard. Power play. Just the 2 fielders outside the circle. Nobody had extra cover to save that ball from going to the boundary.
That was a good shot from Lakshman Chirikumar, playing it towards backward point for a boundary. With the benefit of power play, Nilansh will have to be a little bit more accurate with his line and his length.
Yeah, I can't afford to bowl wide and short. His strength is aiming at those stumps. Just like that. This ball is in the air. It's going a mile. It's out of the stadium. That equation is changing quickly. Kais Farooq now 32 needed of 14.
That was a wonderful shot. In a pressure situation, Lakshman goes towards cow corner, hits it out of the park, and Nilansh is now under pressure to finish off his over on a good note.
Yeah, one delivery. And the equation has changed very quickly. And he's bowled him. That's the reply. You can hear him all the way to Sharjah. Nilansh Keswani with the scream. He's taken the big wicket. Went for 10 off 2. But he has the last laugh. 11 aces will not mind those 10 runs now because he's gotten the breakthrough. It's Lakshman Shri Kumar. Bold neck and crop.
Lakshman walks back to the pavilion. 12 of 8 balls bowled by Nilansh, and Colatta are now 87 for 5.
A new batsman in is the left-hander Gopa Kumar. Not a bad ploy, this sending in the left-hander with the left-arm spinners on top. One more delivery to go in this Nilansh Keswani over in the power play. Has conceded 12, but he's picked up a wicket. And any day, 12 for 1 is a good return for the spinners in the power play in this short rapid fire format. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Take a bow, Nilansh Keswani. What a comeback. A wicket and a dot ball to finish over number 8. Colatta Chocolates 87 for the loss of 5 wickets in 8 overs. Well, Kes, the dilemma is, do you give the fast bowler the 9th over or the 10th over? They've gone with the former. Ahmed, just 3 runs conceded in the 1 over he's bowled and 32 needed off 12. His only job here is going to be to give as many runs as possible to defend in that last over. Motasim Jakti will be on strike. Hits the ball hard in the air. They're pushing for 2. This is good fielding. Can he get a run out? I think he has got him. They go straight up to the 3rd umpire. But Usman Khan is celebrating.
I think they've got him. Usman looks very confident. Let's have a look. He played it towards long off, and his running was a little haphazard. He only started sprinting towards the end of the 2nd run, and we're going to have to take a closer look at this. But the wicketkeeper Usman looks very confident that he's got his man.
Yeah, that running between the wickets. He's holding the bat like a baby, cradling it, and a certain Mr. Sunil Gavaskar would have seen that. He would have lost the plot completely. When you're running, you need to have the bat in your strongest hand possible. By the time he landed his bat into the non-striker's crease and then looked in the other direction, lost a few seconds, and that could cost him. They're still waiting, trying to find a better angle for that run out. But a good delivery, you have to say, from Amateur.
He's followed up with his first over brilliantly. So let's see how he finishes it off. But the batsman looks concerned.
And so they should be. Good fielding as well. You have to say, one-handed pick up and throw. Didn't take a lot of time, the fielder. Just having a look. Has he made it? I think he has. Well, KS Farooq and Abdur Rahman have gotten 0 out of the 2 in terms of predictions, that's for sure. He's demolished the stumps, Usman Khan. But I think the benefit of the doubt will go to Motasim. He'll be very, very lucky here, the batsman. Right there when the stumps were disturbed, well, destroyed in this case. He was already in. Yeah, given as not out, and rightly so. The third umpire didn't have a clear view. And from what we could see, he was already in. So he'll be back on strike. Motasim Jakti.
Oh, brilliant ball. Very well bowled, Ahmad. He's pitched it right up, a perfect Yorker. Considering the circumstances and the situation, this is gold.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys, I've seen Ahmed Shah bowl previously in the D20 format. And he looks fit, he looks lean and mean. And he's landing them perfectly, Ahmed Shah. Almost got his man, almost got the perfect Yorker. But a dot ball, very important. And he's got him. Well, the writing was on the wall. It was always going to happen. Motasim Jakti going across the line and he's been beaten, and Ahmed Shah gets another well-deserved wicket.
That was a perfectly disguised follow-up ball. Look at it. He released it from the side. It was a slower ball, and Motasim was through his shot even before the ball reached him. Motasim goes back to the pavilion, scored 3 of 5 deliveries, and Colatta are now 89 for 6 and in a little bit of trouble.
Well, it's Rizwan Sabir. Gave away 22 runs in his last over. And they'll need him to repay that favor to 11 ace. Just the 2 runs and the wicket in this penultimate over so far by Ahmed Shah. And a good decision in the end by the captain to bring in the fast bowler to bowl the 9th over. Finish the game when you can. Going for the Yorker, he was walking across his stumps, Mohammad Rizwan. And Ahmed Shah wanted to ping him on the pads.
It was the right idea from Ahmed Shah Abdul. Just the execution was a little bit, he faltered in his execution. But I think the follow-up ball with the Yorker was a perfect idea to a new batsman who's just come to the crease.
Yeah, absolutely. An in-swinging Yorker. Whether you're first ball or you've been there for 10 overs, it doesn't matter. It's difficult. Rizwan Sabir has connected. Has he found a fielder? Yes, he has. Ahmed Shah can do no wrong today. It's Sagar Kalyan who's taken the catch. For one moment, Rizwan would have thought that he's middled it. But this is a heavy ball. It's a big ground. And he's failed to clear it. A big, big wicket. And what an over this from Ahmed Shah. What a spell.
I mean, this is really smart bowling from Ahmed. You know, he's mixed it up very well in this over. He's bowled the Yorkers. He's bowled the slower balls. Rizwan walks back to the pavilion without troubling the scorers, and Colatta are now in deep trouble at 90 for 7. Taimur Ali is the new man at the crease. Ahmad with fantastic figures of 3 for 6 of 1.4 overs. He's bowled a brilliant over and he's bowled a brilliant spell.
Well, Taimur Ali, top order batsman by trade, sent in at number 9. And middle is the first ball against Ahmad Shah. Gets back on strike. Some odd batting changes, in my opinion. They sent in the sloggers above the technically correct batsman. We saw Sagar Kalyan, Yasir Kaleem, batsmen who play with the straight bat, scoring quickly. Shaurya with his cameo as well. It's a full toss. It was meant to be hit. Taimur Ali has sent it to the other ground. Shaurya Singh's father feels that for us. But nonetheless, a very good spell by Ahmad Shah. Even with that 6, he's conceded only 14 runs in his 2 overs. And Colatta Chocolates 98 for 7, needing 21 runs off the last over to make it 2 wins in 2 games. Well, one Rahul replaces the other. Rahul Bhatia's spell done and dusted. It's a medium pacer to bowl the last over. Gopa Kumar walks down the track, hits it straight to cover. They've taken a single. And the equation is very clear now. 5 boundaries needed to win the game. 20 needed of 5. The only thing they have to consider here now, 11 ace, don't give any extras. No balls and no wides. Just bowl 5 deliveries.
Oh, swing and a miss. And that's a very well bowled ball by Rahul. Taimur has no other option but to swing for the fences. He's got to get 20 in 4 balls now. It's a do or die situation.
Yeah, just left a lot for him. Taimur Ali. He's a good batsman against fast bowlers and likes batting against spin as well. Again, would have liked to see him up the order. Too little, too late now. They need a boundary of this ball here, Qais Farooq. Otherwise, the game is gone. 20 needed of 4 deliveries. And it goes through him. They're going for a single. They've missed the run-out opportunity. But 11 ace will not mind that, because that means Gopa Kumar will be on strike. The 100 comes up for Colatta Chocolates. They still need 19 of 3 deliveries. The only thing I can say here is 3 sixes gets you a super over. But I don't think that's going to be possible the way Rahul is bowling.
Yeah, singles won't hurt them at this point in time. And you can see the ball has been keeping low. It's keeping very low, so it's difficult for the batsman to get under it.
Again, going for that shorter delivery, sticks into the wicket. Rahul Bhatia does really well. Khalid Shah at long on cleans up. They're looking for a 2. In the end, Gopa Kumar sold down the river. I think they were looking for 3 in that case. A needless run out. But Gopa Kumar knew if that ball was not going for 6 or 4, the game was gone.
And hit towards mid-wicket. Rahul did exceptionally well to field the ball. Khalid Shah cleaned up very well. And I don't understand what was happening. I think they were trying to go for a 3rd, or at least Gopa was.
I think it was Taimur Ali who's called him and said, let's get back for 3. Makes sense if you want to get back on strike and see if you can get a couple of maximums here. But in the end, Gopa Kumar has to walk back. And the writing is now on the wall for the Colatta Chocolates. They won that first game against Future Mattress where they defended just 95 runs. This time, given a target, a big target, it seems to be faltering for them now. Rahul has bowled really well.
Oh, that's skied, and we've got a fielder under it. No ho! There was a mix-up, but he's run out. So the fielders, there was a mix-up in the field, but Intezar has run himself out.
Well, it was a comedy of errors in the end. Everybody ducking for cover. The umpire, the fielders, the bowler. They didn't want to take that chance. It was in the air for a long time. But in the end, they get a wicket. It's a run out. Intezar Ali, without facing a single ball, a big smile on his face. But he'll be disappointed.
At least he can see the funny side of it, even though he knows his team has got no hope of winning the game, but he's seen the funny side of his dismissal.
Well, they can afford a smile. The Colatta chocolates, Sham Ramesh, Junaid Shamsu sitting outside, wondering what could have been. I do think that they got the batting order wrong, the Colatta chocolates. Taimur Ali is back on strike to face the last ball, goes for the scoop, misses it completely. Just waiting to see if they're going to call it a no ball. No, it's just a single. And Zishan Bhatt wants to bat, but the game is gone, my friend. It's done and dusted. You're not going to get a chance to bat. Everybody's got a smile on their face. What a day we've had of cricket here at the fan court. DCC X10 live from the Sevens Cricket Stadium. 3 games and 3 very good results. Colatta Chocolates winning against Future Mattress but losing the game against 11 Ace. In the morning, in the first game, it was IGM who beat Defenders to register the first 2 points on the board for them. What an action-packed day of cricket we've had.
A very interesting first day in the fan code DCC X10. Difficult loss for Colatta, but they played fairly well. I think perhaps the 2 games, back to back, got the better of them, and maybe in hindsight they could have shuffled or played around with the batting order a little bit differently. But the game, it was a fantastic day for us. 3 wonderful games, and 11 Ace walks off. We can see handshakes all around. Very, 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 very nice to see the competitive spirit and the camaraderie between these players. They play with each other throughout the year on the domestic circuit.
Absolutely, very well said there, Kais Farooq. That's the batting card. Then Hari was looking very good while he was at the crease. 30 of 15 deliveries. Ranjit gave him good company. Sham Ramesh played a cameo. 16 of 5 and Lakshman 12 of 8, but then after that just nobody going into the double figures, nobody stepping up where they needed it. Motasam 5 of 3, Gopa 3 of 3. That's where I think they lost that momentum. Junaid first ball duck with Taimur Ali coming into bat very late. 104 for 9 is what they could manage, the Colatta Chocolates. And the bowling card, Nilaj Keswani bowling in the power play, 2 over 16 runs for him with 1 wicket. Keshav Sharma, Rahul Bhatia both picking up a wicket each. Rahul Khanna bowled a very good last over, defending 21. That man right there, Ahmed Shah, what a spell. 2 overs, 14 runs and 3 wickets to his name at an economy rate of 7. Game number 3 coming to an end. Quick look at the highlights. What a start we had with Usman Khan and Sagar Kalyan. Sagar Kalyan, what a knock he played in the first innings. Gopa Kumar got the wicket of Usman Khan. At that moment, 11 Aces was struggling. Khalid Shah as well falling for a first ball duck. Quite a few first ball ducks in the matches today. Some good catching from Colatta Chocolates. They've held on to almost everything that was hit in that direction except for that boundary. That last flurry from Sagar Kalyan and Shaurya Singh was what gave this total not just respectability.
Mic test 1 2 3 1 2 3.
but
Mic
took
testing.
it to a position where they were easy winners. Sagar Kalyan, some lusty blows and some great placement as well. Hitting straight, hitting clean and hitting hard. Shaurya, that was the shot of the day for me. Shaurya Singh going over mid-wicket for a 6. And Sagar Kalyan finishing off really well. The run chase started off poorly for Colatta. It was Ahmed Shah in the end who picked up quick wickets and some funny but costly run-outs, making sure that at the end of the game 11 aces were the one that had all the aces up their sleeves. Comical run-outs in the last over. And Skyer dropped and then run-out taken out. So there you have it. That's the match summary. Then 11 aces won the toss, elected to bat first, scored 118 for 4 in 10 overs. Sagar Kalyan top scoring with 85. And Gopa Kumar picking up 3 wickets for just 9 runs. And in the run chase, it was just Hari Prasad who scored quickly, 30 of 15 for him. And Ahmed Shah 3 for 14 in his 2 overs. 11 ace, winning by 14 runs. On the first day of this fan code DCC X10, we had 3 games. We had a lot of 6s, a lot of 4s and a lot of wickets. It was an exciting day of cricket here at the 7th Stadium. And we will be back on the 29th for 3 games. Pacific Group against Colatta Chocolates, Liari Kings against the VTech Waltz, and then VTech Waltz will be playing against DCC Starlets. My co-commentator Kais Farooq will be excited for that one. To tune in with us on the 29th for those 3 games. That is us signing off from the comm box. It's been a great day of cricket, and we'll be going down to Shoaib Ahmed, who's with the man of the match for the post-match presentation.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the post-match presentation for the game number 3 of day number 1 of the fan code DCC X10. Well, what a great day we've had in terms of cricket. Some great teams playing against each other, and it was a wonderful day of great high quality top class cricket. This game, what we are here for, is the Colatta versus 11 Ace game. Colatta winning their first game, playing back-to-back matches, have faltered in the second game. 11 Ace winning the toss, deciding to bowl first, restricted Colatta to a score of, in fact, they batted first and scored 118 runs for the loss of 4 wickets, and Colatta just couldn't chase that total down. They were falling short and they could only manage 104 runs after losing their 9 wickets in the allotted 10 overs. Joining me in the post-match presentation here is the match referee, Mr. Sunij, who's got the player of the match memento. Now, no surprises here. Yes, there were a few notable performances. Ahmed Shah taking 3 wickets in his 2 overs, but the player of the match clearly goes to one man who went absolutely berserk at the top of the order. Sagar Kalyan scoring 85 runs of 34 deliveries, 7 fours and 7 sixes. In fact, player of the match, and he also took 1 catch. All-round performance, Sagar. Mubarak ho, congratulations. आपने बहुत अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस दी आज बैटिंग में, और बताइए कैसा लगा आपको अपना एक्सपीरियंस पहले मैच का?
एक्सपीरियंस तो बहुत अच्छा है. मैं इस ग्राउंड पे पहले भी खेल चुका हूँ और आई थिंक ये थोड़ा लकी भी है मेरे लिए. D50 भी मैं इधर खेला, तो विकेट बहुत अच्छा था और एक्सपीरियंस बहुत अच्छा था.
ओवरऑल 11 एस के लिए अच्छी शुरुआत थी आज का मैच. टीम के बारे में क्या कहेंगे?
फर्स्ट मैच है हमारा, हम लोग उधर शारजा भी खेल रहे हैं, तो टीम हमारी अच्छी है. सब कुछ अभी तक तो ठीक चल रहा है.
ऑल द बेस्ट आगे के मैचेस के लिए.
थैंक यू.
Player of the match, Sagar Kalyan. That's it from the post-match presentation, and from here, all of us, on behalf of everyone here, until next time, it's good night and take care.